Good evening. My name is Allison Butler, and for this week's assignment, we had to choose someone throughout history to pay tribute to. And for this presentation topic, I chose Jesus because he gave the greatest speeches of all time. My purpose of this presentation is to discuss the life of Jesus and one of the greatest speeches that he gave throughout his life. First, I am going to start off with reading John 3:17. For God did not send his Son to condemn the world, but through him the world may be saved. That is out of John 3:17. There's not any record of Jesus outside of his religious circle, but yet Jesus was all man, all God, and he was sent here to bring us all back to God. There is no exact record of when Jesus was born. I have this photo here, and it is a photo from the birth of Jesus. There's no exact record of when Jesus was born. Many people believe that Jesus was born in the fall, but we in America we choose to celebrate Jesus' birthday on December 25th. Jesus was born to the Virgin Mary. The angels came to Mary and they told her that she was going to bear a son, the Son of God, and he would go on to rule Israel. Jesus, throughout his life, after he was born, throughout Jesus' life, he he was the Son of God, and he would go on to do great things through his ministry, and then he would make the ultimate sacrifice for us as humans so that we can live in this world. The next thing I'm going to discuss is the ministry work of Jesus. This is a timeline that I have here. It is the life and ministry of Jesus Christ. When Jesus was 30 years old, he was baptized by John the Baptist. I have this photo here, and it is Jesus being baptized by John the Baptist. Jesus went on to be baptized by John the Baptist. Shortly after Jesus was baptized when he was 30 years old. When he was 31 years old, in the spring of when Jesus was 31 years old, he went on to give one of the greatest speeches of his life, the Sermon on the Mount. I have a photo here. It is of Jesus speaking to the people, discussing the Sermon on the Mount. The Sermon on the Mount was was an eye-opening topic or discussion for Christians. It was explaining to them how to live as Christians, how that they need to make God a priority every single day and to walk that Christian faith. The Sermon on the Mount, it was not a list of rules for Christians to live by. It was showing Christians a way to live so that they can make it to the kingdom of God. It was an open Jesus used the Sermon on the Mount as an open invitation to bring in Christians to live under that godly faith. This photo here, as you can see, Jesus, there's many people around listening to him give this radical wake up call to Christians everywhere. And this Sermon on the Mount was probably one of the greatest speeches Jesus gave throughout his life. In conclusion, the Sermon on the Mount, that is something that is still being taught today. I know as a Christian myself, I have I have heard this I have heard the Sermon on the Mount preached on throughout my life. The Sermon on the Mount is something that we will be able to carry on throughout our lives. We can look to it in our Bible when we have questions, and it can help us answer some of our questions as Christians. So I hope that I was able to explain to you the importance of Jesus and the importance of the Sermon on the Mount. Thank you.